Well, good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. It's kind of a dreary one, both news-wise and weather-wise, to get us started today. If you haven't heard the news yet this morning, it should be all over the news feeds. We say rest in peace to Taylor Hawkins, drummer from the Foo Fighters, who passed away yesterday, Friday, it was announced, in Bogota, Colombia. They were getting ready for another show, and they were wrapping up a tour when the 50-year-old drummer was found to have been deceased. No word on any causes or anything of that nature yet. The news was just kind of breaking this morning. So, hey, it's unpleasantness to pass along. I guess they were set to play also at a Lollapalooza event coming up tomorrow, Sunday, in I think it was in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. So a big blow to the music world and to the Foo Fighters. And so just kind of an unpleasant morning to get that off and out of the gate. But the show, for us at least, will be going on. One thing I didn't realize also, I probably should have known this music trivia-wise, is that Hawkins actually, before he joined the Foo Fighters, was the drummer for Alanis Morissette's touring band. So that's kind of a cool. We picked that up out of there as well. Okay, a couple of quick good mornings, and then we'll get on with our more pleasant stuff. Chuck, good morning to you, and thank you for being here, as well as Pat. Happy spring. Yeah, there was some snow coming down a little bit as I was coming in this morning. So yes, happy Michigan spring to you. Gary, good morning, Gary. I've got some good news. We got a Discog shipment yesterday with your name on it. I'll send you a message here shortly. And no stress. Check out No Stress Brewing channel for your brewing home needs as well. Kevin, thank you for being here this morning. And Jeff saying, hey, and good morning to you. And yes, RIP to Taylor Hawkins as well. So, okay, a couple of quick news items, and we'll get to the very sparse new releases, as I mentioned, coming out today. But first off, let's get ourselves to a Record Store Day update coming up in, what is today, the 26th? So a little under a month. And we are going to be faced with Record Store Day 2022. I had to make sure I got that right. Last week, we unveiled the poster Katie had created for our Record Store Day posters. See if I can do this correctly. We now have the physical posters in. That's the digital one. If I hold it right here like this. But we do have physical copies of our Record Store Day poster good to go, thanks to our good friend Herb and the folks at McKay Press here in Midland. They always do such a phenomenal job on our posters. We got a bunch of them this time too, so I'll be going around on Monday and Tuesday on my days off to, another good look there, to hang some posters up around town at some of our favorite haunts. Look for them in some of our friends over at Proper Taco, for example. Oh, I think we've got a couple of other places. We'll put them up at Live Oak, I'm quite certain, as well. And we'll try to find a couple of other places. If you are a business owner in the Midland area or Bay City or Auburn area, please stop on by or give a call and I'll run some by. We'd love to hang a poster there to generate some oohs and ahs at your storefront. So, and though for those of you that collect the posters, yes, we'll have a few extras of those as well. So coming up in that now, just to give you the heads up, I got a notice yesterday that some of our early Record Store Day release stuff is going to begin showing up or shipping at least next week. So you guys know me. I'm not going to talk about anything until it's actually physically in the store. And I know a lot of people ask, what are you getting? Are you going to get this? Are you going to get this? We'll find out together next week, beginning next week rather. But don't forget, on Friday, April 22nd, mark this on your calendar, and I should probably create an event for this as well. We're going to do our live preview at 6 p.m. the night before Record Store Day. And at that point, we will cover everything that we've got the day after coming up in the store. So make sure you mark some time off for that. We'll put it live up on Facebook and YouTube, and it'll be on YouTube a little bit later that night for the replay. Sometimes those live ones take a little bit longer. So stay tuned. It's going to get crazy coming up here very, very soon. Excuse me. Okay. Other quick news here. The second, volume 2 of the tribute Songs for Neil, the tribute album, done by Rush cover bands and compiled by our friends over at Rush Fest Scotland. Looks like the vinyl is finally arriving, at least in Scotland. They'll be shipping it out to us. I've been having some email conversations with our friend Steve Brown from Rush Fest Scotland, and he's getting the details worked out to get the vinyl sent here. Unfamiliar with this? Back up on our record show and watch the interview from about a year ago from with Steve from volume 1 of this. So we're very excited to have volume 2, and Radio Wasteland is also very proud to be the U.S. kind of distributor. We're going to be pushing these out to everyone who ordered this domestically, as it's a little cheaper for them to send us a big one and us ship it out. But also, we're going to be talking with Steve Brown on next week's record show. So next Wednesday night, we'll have an interview with Steve about this album and everything that it entails. So stay tuned for that. That should be a fun one coming up as well. Okay, let me look at my time. I think we can say a couple more quick hellos on this. Derek is, saying good morning. No stress. Yeah, looks like a Warhol. Katie, you can answer this. Is this a Warhol influence on this? And Katie says, yes, that is a cool poster. Everybody say hi to Katie. She's here watching today too. So yes, it is a cool poster. Is that a Warhol influence, Kato? I don't know if she has that influence going on, but regardless, it's some cool stuff. So, okay. Yesterday, as we mentioned on Wednesday's record show, was kind of a dry one for new releases. There was a bunch of stuff that didn't make it to the distributor in time. I see some of the other stores got some, so check their pages if you're looking for something in particular, but we didn't get much. In fact, the only new release that we got, and we still have a copy of, is an anniversary reissue of Natalie Cole's Unforgettable with Love, a double LP from Craft Recordings. It's a Grammy-winning, newly remastered on 180-gram vinyl, so it's all sorts of cool stuff. Neat picture of Nat King and a young Natalie on the back there, but such a great album from Natalie Cole. That is in stock. A couple of restocks. We got a couple more of the new Santana, Blessings and Miracles. I think we're going to crack one of these open today and give it a spin because I've been very curious. It's got some phenomenal guest stars on this as well. Kurt Hammett is on here. Let's see. Carlos, along with Chris Stapleton. Rob Thomas is on here. He's sung with Carlos Santana before. Steve Winwood on here as well. And Chick Corea. There's a Chick Corea cut on here, obviously recorded a bit ago. So got a couple copies of Blessings and Miracles. We're going to spin one up today as well. Tears and Fears got another copy of their new one, Tipping Point, the green vinyl version of that. Okay. One copy left. I got a few of these. This is the Music on Vinyl version of Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. Black vinyl, but Music on Vinyl is the label, and it is phenomenal sounding. I can tell you that as well. Kind of out of the blue, we had an order for this, and so we pulled one other in. It's the Alabama Shakes Sound and Color. This is on red, black, and pink vinyl. Gorgeous looking vinyl, we can say on that. Other reissues, we got a sealed copy of Live Bullet from Seeger in here as well. And a Clutch album, the Weathermaker Vault Series Volume number 1. Then it's odd how these reissues go. We see nothing and nothing. And then bam, there's a whole bunch of reissues out of the clear blue. So we got restocked on a bunch of Metallica as well. So we've got some of these, a couple sold yesterday, but we got Ride the Lightning in and Justice for All. The Garage Days EP, that's the black vinyl version, and a copy of Saint Anger. So swing in for that if you've been starved for some of the Metallica. Hey, speaking of Mr. Grohl as well, we got a copy of Nirvana back in. Sorry, a copy of Nevermind, the reissue, not the anniversary one. And they're not in the video yesterday. These were late shows yesterday, but got a copy of Nirvana's Unplugged in New York, a sealed copy of the Eagles, Hotel California, and a Boston self-titled in here as well. So those didn't make the video yesterday, but we've got them coming in here as well. So a couple of other quick things we'll get in here. So Pat, the poster art is phenomenal. Mike, come visit us. Say hi. Jeff Tosh says it's a sweet poster, Katie. Yes, indeed. Let's kick a few of these in here. Katie says, yes, a little bit. The influence was 2000s. Next time you stop in the store, look at the wall where we've got all of Katie's RSD posters hanging, you'll notice a theme throughout, and those are decades that she has kind of tried to get a picture of the decades throughout, starting with the 50s as well. Coyer, yes, indeed. Thank you guys very much. The good folks over at Coyer Candle. We'd be very pleased if you would hang one up, either stop in or I'll swing by on Monday and Tuesday as well to do that. A couple of other kicks in here. Let's see. Yep, Hugo watching. Yep, a big loss. We did talk about that. It's just tremendously unpleasant, as well as Adam. Thank you guys for being here and watching as well. Corey's given us a rock out. Yes, indeed. And Katie, one more. The skater culture and anime mostly, but Warhol somehow makes it into a lot of her stuff. So Katie is an artiste, and she does a great job. And as always, thank you, kiddo, for putting those together. Okay, looking at my time, we got a couple of more quick mentions here. Thanks to our friends Abby and in this case as well, Nick Goodman. We've got a cool new vinyl reuse craft in the store. I put one of these out yesterday. These are repurposed, and don't worry, we didn't destroy these just to make these. These were ones that were really not saleable at all. But we've got some now playing and now spinning record holders. And this is a nice little vinyl sticker print on there. And these are hand molded to stand nicely on a countertop. And they will hold your album very nicely. Let me show you on this one here. They'll fit right in and they'll hold that album. We only have the 2 of these in stock right now, but I hear that we're going to get a few more. They're going to go for $10 a piece, and we'll have them kind of out by our record bowls as well. But kind of a neat little repurposed craft. And for those that were wondering, we did get a few more of the album dividers that have been created. These are alphabetized album dividers that will stick on your shelf. They're 2-sided, so they've got the info on both sides. And again, the vinyl stickers, and it's $35 for a set of those. And I think we have 2 sets in stock right now. Call or stop by for more information on that. And Coyer, cool. You're going to stop by later today. Looking forward to seeing you. We'll get that poster out to you. Okay, one final reminder, and we're going to move onward and outward here. And that is, we are now about a week and a half away. Speaking of our friends over at Live Oak Coffee House, we're about a week and a half away from the music trivia night being held at the Blue Light that's upstairs from Live Oak over on Ashman, just a few blocks away from the store here in Midland, just north of the downtown area. I'm almost done with this music trivia, and I tell you what, this is going to be fun. I used to do music trivia back I think when I was in college. I did some at a couple of bars up in Marquette, and a few after that as well. But there's going to be sound clips where you're going to name that tune. There's going to be things where you have to answer questions. So it's going to be about a 2-hour event, and it is Wednesday, April 6th at the Loft. That's the Blue Light upstairs from the Live Oak Coffee, as I mentioned, on Ashman in Midland. Now, this is a ticketed event, meaning you got to buy your ticket ahead of time for that. I guess I'll check to see if you can buy them at the door, but they really need to get a count for this. And tickets are $8 a piece, $8 a person to come in. Looking for teams from 2 to 4 people. If you got more, we'll split you up. But it's going to be a fun night. I'm having a blast putting this game together. So hopefully you guys are going to prove your worth as musical geniuses and best me in my questions and sound clips. Now, this is going to be held. We're not going to pass out paper. These are going to be done on a platform called Kahoot. So you'll need a charged device that's connected, a phone, or if you have a tablet that'll hook in. You can play online. You'll get the code at the start of the game, and you'll be able to play right online, and you'll answer your questions. And you'll get like 30 seconds, a question to answer it, and the points will go down. It's a typical music trivia thing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of you folks out there and taking your chances. Now, there's going to be prizes. There's going to be some Live Oak swag, some Radio Wasteland gift certificates. We may have a couple of T-shirts as well. So it should be a fun time. That is Wednesday, April 6th, a week and a half away at the Blue Light, the Live Oak Coffee House in Midland as well. Okay, wrapping our stuff up here. Let me get back to this one. Pat says, yep, you did tell me this. Your mom was on Name That Tune. Let's see then if you've got that that carry forward as well. And a hello from South Carolina, Lynn Kim, all the way from the UP to South Carolina, saying hi. And Matt, no, Matt, the danger is still not here. we're waiting on that. The music on vinyl delays are odd sometimes as well. So get that when we can. On that note, it looks like it is time. I locked the door this time, so we didn't have any folks wandering in, but we're going to get on with our day. And if you would like to be out and about on this dreary Saturday, stop on by the store. I don't have any Foo Fighters to spin, unfortunately, in the store. That's been so tough to get a hold of, and it's going to get even tougher now to get copies of some Foo Fighter stuff, but we'll see what we can do. But do what we can. So we are at 716 George Street, just north of downtown Midland, open from, well, now, as soon as I unlock the door, until 6 p.m. tonight, and then tomorrow, Sunday, from 12 noon until 5 p.m. We would love to see you. Stop on by, do some cool vintage and new vinyl crate digging, and have some fun to boot. Okay, you folks have a great, great Saturday, notwithstanding everything else that's going on. And we will talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland. Thanks for being here very much. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please, on YouTube, and like and share and all the stuff. Blah, 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 blah. You know how it goes.